Hello, friends. Hello. It's Hemalayaa here. Ow, little thing on it. Okay. Hi. Hi. We are here in Costa Rica. I'm here in Costa Rica, and today's Thriving Thursdays, and I have a question for you. It's about commitment. We've all heard, we all practice, especially those of you who are doing a lot of self-work, have done a lot of self-work, continue to do a lot of self-work. Commitment is one of the things that we realize that it's necessary for us. Sorry, my necklace is falling off here, and I really want it to stay on, so hold on 2 seconds here. Maybe if I change it. Okay, so commitment. All right, there we go. Yeah, commitment may be your problem. So just take that in for a second. Commitment actually may be your problem. Now, we've heard that we need commitment. It's important for us to have. It's necessary for our leadership and our growth, and for us to be in success, we need to commit. All right. Yes and no. So let me explain. Invite you into this for a moment, because what I noticed, and so I've been working with women for the last 6 years solely, pretty much. Most of my clients and our group programs for the Embodied Leadership Mastermind and all of our leadership programs pretty much have been geared towards women. So I've already been a nerd of embodiment and practicing embodiment, and diving into what that means and all of that for 22 years now, teaching it and finding out about it, researching it, and all of that, continuing on being a nerd in the body. And what I notice about us women especially is that it's so easy for us to be committed to talking about what's wrong with us, what's wrong with life, what's wrong with maybe where we live, what's wrong with our children, what's wrong with our business, what's wrong with the world. And I want to introduce you to something around that. So it's really easy for us to be in that way. It's just a pattern. It's a thing. And one of the practices that we do is sharing your wins, sharing, celebrating what is opening up. What are you proud of versus what are you shameful of? What is wrong? So are you possibly committed to the wrong things? Okay, so wait, hold on. Let's back it up for a second. In order to find out what you are committed to, let's just back it up for a moment. I want to go on a little journey with you if you're up for this. So if you've got a moment here in time to be with me, great, while we're live. If you are busy and you can't come back to this, just put it into your calendar to come back to this, because this is a really cool, important question and conversation to have. And there's some great revelations that I want to share with you around this. So what are you committed to? Let's back it up. In order to find out what you've been really committed to, let's actually tune into, what do you want? What is it that you've been desiring? What is it that you want? So just breathe into that. Maybe even write it down. What is it that you've been wanting? What is it that you've been desiring? What kind of maybe change in your life that you've been wanting, that you're just like, yes, I want that. I want to break this. I want to live this way. I want to live maybe somewhere else. I want to be free. What is it that you desire? And if you're live with me right now, please share it in the chat. Got a few chats going on right now. So, and if you're live with me right now too, you get to let StreamYard say yes to StreamYard. So in order to be able to converse with me right now. Okay, so what is it that you want? What is it that you truly want? You want a booming business? Do you want to serve clients? Do you want to support shifting humanity right now, even more than ever? What is it that you want? Yeah, that's the first question. Second question is, what keeps getting into the way of that? What do you keep bumping up against? Yeah. What is it that you keep, what keeps being in your way? Maybe it's something you're doing, a way that you're being. And in fact, I actually invite you to go into that direction right now. Like, what do you notice? And this is not like for you to go, oh, I'm bad and wrong, and this is, blah, blah, blah. It's for you to just answer this question because we are going to go somewhere with it. So, what is it that you want? First question. Second question is, what keeps getting in your way? What's in the way of that? So, okay. So that's your clue. The second question of what, like the second question, what keeps getting in your way? That's your clue as to what you've really been committed to. Okay, so let me explain that for a moment. What you've actually been committed to is what keeps getting in your way. So in my download, I took some notes because I really wanted to share. So what keeps getting in your way is what you've been really committed to, because that's what keeps showing up. When you're committed to something, you're going to take action on it and move forward on it. And in this way, you keep recreating what blockages and things that get in your way. Okay, so awesome. Stephanie's sharing right now. Some of you are sharing too, and I can't see them, unfortunately. I can't see all of them when I'm using the system. So I want to continue to work with my tribe and other Native peoples to reclaim our food sovereignty and ease climate issues. They are connected. Yes, totally. Through practicing our life ways. Beautiful, Stephanie. I love that. So the question for you then is, what keeps getting in your way? What is that you keep bumping into? And here's another clue. It's not the outside world. We want to go there. We want to blame, oh, but there's this rule in place and these people are stopping me and that's happening over there. But when we're the leaders of our lives, and my belief is that's why our programs are called Embodied Leadership, Embody Your Leadership. We are responsible. When we're the leaders, we are responsible for everything we create. And so in this place, in this moment, we are recreating situations and maybe unconscious patterns that we keep bumping our life against that keeps recreating. So awesome. Like, I love that you shared that. What keeps getting in the way is the attitude others have about these things. So few people understand the deeper meaning of things, and they practice lateral violence rather than sovereignty. Yes. So exactly what I'm saying. So that's all probably true in how we're seeing it. And so just let's take it into your leadership world for a moment. And this is for everybody, all of us. What keeps getting in your way is something you're recreating over and over and over again. It's the recreating possibly unconscious beliefs or patterns that keeps creating this over and over and over again. So for instance, we'll use an example of if you are someone who has struggled with money, but you really have this wanting of money, like I want to be a philanthropist and I want to really support others and I want to, grow my business in order to like support lots more people. So you actually like there's a part of that you want to be financially stable. You want to be financially abundant in order to whatever version of that you want. A lot of my clients come to me and they're spiritual leaders and spiritual healers. And in this moment, like I said, it's women who really struggle with taking their brilliance into the world and actually creating income from it. So what they want is to be financially abundant, prosperous. And so I'm going to use one female, for example. What keeps getting in her way is that she doesn't value herself. She's not valuing herself, so she'll say yes to any job that comes in. And so she's burnt out because she's saying yes to all these things that are not highly aligned, but she keeps doing it. So the root of it is that she's not valuing herself and her time, right? So that's the recurring thing. So what she's really been committed to, so this is the part that we go into commitment. What she's really been committed to is struggling with money. She's been committed to being in lack. And so I totally have lived this life. I totally was committed to being in survival. And I kept on bumping my head against the wall around why money wasn't coming in. Money wasn't coming in. Money wasn't coming in. And one of my biggest breakthroughs was, oh my gosh, I had a realization in this exact thing that I'm sharing with you. I was committed to being in survival. I had all my reasons why that occurred and all the life stories and things that kept reoccurring this same pattern. So for you in this moment, just change. There we go. Okay. So for you right now in this moment, what is it that you unconsciously or consciously keep recreating, and what have you been committed to? So you're probably wondering, okay, I can see it now. I can see the things that I've been committed to. I've been committed to having low self-esteem and doubting myself and then procrastinating and not moving forward. Like all the things that might be coming up. Oh my gosh. Saying I want something and then keeping myself busy in other things. We do this in all sorts of different ways. So how do you break out of this? Okay. First of all, being open to that there is a different way. There's a different way. I'm going to say the but word. I don't love that word, but here it is. Sometimes we are so committed to what we have seen not work that we keep recreating it. Like we've been so committed to it. We've been so committed. So just taking a little movement of that and coming into the question of, are you open? Can you be open to that there is another way, a different way? So knowing, whether you know what the different way is, knowing that there is a different way is the opening. So how you create the opening is just going, okay, wait, there must be another way. There's gotta be another way. Okay. So that's being open. So what I know about everybody I work with and my colleagues and all of the people that are on this path, like of, those of you who are healers and shift makers and channelers and artists, is that we are all interested. You are interested in being a part of the great shift, a part of the healing, the evolution of the planet, the um, the change. And of course, that's with yourself, that's with others, that's with your communities, maybe that's with your students. And this is, this is why we do the great self-work that we do, because we are interested in shifting, we're interested in shifting and changing. So this leads me to, I'm not sure what just happened there, but ignore that. What can you incorporate or do, take action in order to change the cycle that you have been in, right? We have no one to blame. You take that out of the equation right now. We have no one to blame. But you see where there's a change. Like, great, Stephanie, I love that you said, like, you're seeing violence rather than sovereignty, right? You see something out there that you want to be a part of the shift and the change and the voice for that. So what is it that you get to do, shift, change your commitment to in order to change the cycle, right? Because you've been committed. We've been committed to something that just keeps like, oh, I'm blocked here. It's not moving forward, or it's moving forward just a tiny bit, but I'm really committed. Yeah, but what are you committed to? What are you committed to? What are you committed to? What you've been really committed to is the thing that's been in your way. So find out what that is for you right now. Do some journaling around it. Take a moment and breathe with yourself. And because you probably already know, but it's like deep down inside and maybe the unconscious. So stop trying to figure it out. Just listen and let it tell you. Let your body tell you. Okay. So we want to change the cycle. Here's an example. So in November of 2020, the world as we knew it was really jostled, and we were, for where we were in California at the time, and we were really, we were in lockdown and had to stay home and all of that. There was a part of us that was like, wait a second, is there a possibility that we've been committed to being stuck? Because here we are, we're stuck at home. And we thought about this first. So what would it look like if we changed the channel on that? What if we changed the cycle on that? What was the belief around it? For us, it was the belief that, okay, we have to be here, and this is the only way. Oh, clue right there. There is the possibility of a different way. And so DTO and I started looking at flights to Costa Rica. And we were just like, okay, you know what? Every year we take a vacation. We go somewhere. We've been to Palomar Mountain, which was just very close to where we live, just an hour into the mountains. We've gone to Hawaii. And that's what we did the prior year to this. And then we were like, let's go to Costa Rica. And we'll go for like a few weeks. We're going to be coming for 6 weeks. It was the longest vacation that we had ever really, wanted to think. And when we got here, it was like, whoa. The environment, yes, changed, right? But there was like such a shift because we found out what it was for ourselves, what we had been committed to. We had been committed to being stuck. We had been committed that we didn't have, like, I was committed to, oh, I don't have a voice, I don't have power, I don't have like choice in this. So we shifted that and we shifted our reality. So when we got to Costa Rica, we couldn't believe it because we had changed the channel, we changed the cycle, we changed the environment, right? And that's one of our pictures of us in Costa Rica. So we changed the environment that we were experiencing. And what we found was that there was a different reality happening. DTO says this, and I love it. It's like, we got to choose our own adventure. We got to choose our own adventure. Choose your own adventure. What does that look like? What is the adventure that you desire? Choose your own adventure. So you get to be the one that takes action in order to change the cycle, change the adventure. You get to be that one. And it takes commitment to what you want versus what's in the way of what you want. So it takes commitment and action and choosing your own adventure. Or you can also choose suffering in the same cycle over and over again. If you choose that, you get to be the one who chooses. Awesome, Stephanie. Thanks for writing in. Stephanie says, thank you so much, Emma. I need to go, but this already helped me to see what I allow and have believed culture is just how it is without me taking a chance at feeling that it can change. I am open. Beautiful. Love that, Stephanie. Thank you for sharing. And those of you who are with me live, or this is our Embody Oracle card deck. Free yourself. We also have another one that's called Change the Cycle. And there it is. Ha, boom. Right on cue, DTL. Thank you, honey. So you get to choose your own adventure. Okay, what I was saying, oh yeah, those of you who are here live, thank you for being live and sharing. And then those of you who are watching the recording, please don't hesitate to write in. I love this conversation, and I'm up for us being committed to the right things. That the right things are the things that you desire versus the things that you are not wanting, or the things that are bumping up against you. Clarity. I see this as what we choose to focus on. Thank you. Awesome, Clarity. Clarity. Great for the clarity. Awesome, sweetheart. So some of you are really called to break free out of your environment right now. And there's a different narrative and story and things in your way. I invite you to change the cycle. And some of you have been inquiring and having conversations with us about Costa Rica in December. We have an incredible retreat, December 6th to the 12th, at a phenomenal retreat center with an incredible team of people. Kenlyn Colleen is joining us. And then our guardians are going to be also leading and guiding with incredible journeys. And we've got some cool adventure for you to experience the richness of Costa Rica in this week together. So, yeah, great, Clarity. Thanks for sharing, my love. Yes, yes, yes. And come and join us in Costa Rica. Truly. Check out our website. We are so excited to support you seeing a different way, because there is a different way. There is a possibility for you to shift the cycle of being deeply on board and nourished in your commitment to what you truly want. So, this is our website. You can check it out. It's embodykostarrica.com. embodykostarrica.com. You will notice we're going to be actually changing a couple of things on there because we've just upgraded the whole thing to be at a phenomenal retreat center. I mean, phenomenal. It's going to be amazing. So come and join us. If you're interested, reach out to us, because we also want to have like an amazing conversation and drop in with you into the space of what it is that you are desiring to shift and change, and what is calling you right now. What is it that you want? So share your vision with us. You can book a call. We'll put it in the comments here. And yeah, reach out, ask any questions, be in communication, and be committed to what you truly want. What you truly want. Okay. All right, my friends. Thanks for joining Thriving Thursdays. Oh, Adriana, thank you for sharing. You shared that I've just realized that I'm in survival mode. Yeah, got you. I've been there, sister. So some of the transformational exercises and processes that we are going to be doing at this retreat are meant to break you free of the old version of yourself and bring you into this absolutely rebirthed new version of yourself that is connected deeply with your true dharma, your true purpose, your true mission here, as well as that divine realm that you know, where there's possibilities, limitless possibilities here for you. All right. Lots of love, friends. See you soon. Mwah. Love, love, love.
On?
That's
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 powerful.
our video.
A guy like me can open his heart.
Are you ready? Go for it!
Ecstasy into bliss and dancing.
This is healing for the world.